So how much money is being spent in the latest auction for this tank with the numbered camo? We are going to try and work that out. There is just over 1 day to go, and with 949 camos available and 1,453 participants, they are all going to sell, and there is a chance that the full 24-hour extension window for the last call will be enacted as well. So the price is only going to go up, but we're going to look at it at the moment and try and determine how much money as a minimum is being spent in each of these groups. So let's get into it. So we have to remember here as we try and do this that the only indicative value that we have is the competitive bid and the number of golden tickets that you need to spend to get yourself in the competitive area. And that competitive bid puts you in the top 25% of players in that bracket. And if we look at Group 1 here with 91 prizes available, the competitive bid there of 253 golden tickets will put you in the top 23 players. And that means that there are still 68 players within group number 1 who have paid less than 253 golden tickets. And we know it's somewhere above 103 because the group below competitive price is 103. But that's quite difficult to try and guess how much the difference is between those particular brackets. So we're going to break down the top 25% of each group and then look at the cost of golden tickets in the store and come up with a value. Again, realizing that the top 25% of players have made a minimum bid of 253 golden tickets for group number 1. That doesn't mean that 0001 has a bid of 253 golden tickets. It probably has significantly more. So we just have to try and get an average here. So let's try and do that. So if we take group number 1, we've got 23 players who have bid a minimum of 253 golden tickets. And we'll bring up the cost of golden tickets from the store here. And there's various different ways of getting to 253. But from my quick maths, the most economical way of doing that is works out at a cost in the UK of £131.77. And we times it by the 23 players who have made that minimum bid. Then for group 1 alone, there is a minimum value of £3,000 being made for the wargaming coffers just from group 1 alone. And if we go down into group number 2, 24 players here at a minimum of 103 golden tickets to get into the top 25%. That's going to work out at around about £67 in the United Kingdom, and therefore a value of about £1,500 again being generated just from those 24 players in the top 25% of group number 2. And we've done that for the other groups as well. So let's bring those figures up. And the minimum number of players, the kind of most economical way of getting the golden tickets, and then what the value is. And we can take a look at the total once we've done that. Well, what does all this mean? Well, it means that we have 237 players within the top 25% category for each of these groups, and they are spending as an indicative value a minimum of £10,819 in order to secure a spot in the top 25% of their bracket. Now, clearly, the total amount of revenue being generated is going to be much higher than that because we don't know within those groups how much more people have paid in order to secure the position in the top 25%. But as an indicative value, £10,819 is quite a significant amount of money. And of course, that is only 237 of the 949 available camos. And again, we don't know how much those players are bidding below the top 25% competitive bid price in order to get the camo as well. But as a minimum, this auction is generating quite a significant amount of money. And of course, with a day to go plus a possible 24-hour extension, there is still the opportunity for more bids to come in because 1,463 participants are taking part in this auction. So there you have it. That is an indication of how much is being generated from this golden ticket brand new tank numbered camo auction. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments. Are you bidding for this tank? If you are, and you do win the tank, please come back and let us know what number you've got. And of course, we'd love to know how much you paid for it. And if you're not taking part, why is that? Is this another whale auction as far as you're concerned? Or is it just a tank that you're not interested in? Again, let me know. What do you think it means for the future of the game? A new tank being introduced in this manner. Do we think this is going to be the norm going forward? Hope you've found this breakdown useful. And of course, I thank you very much for watching. And if you are taking part in the auction, good luck to you.